Hello and welcome to the Varsity contest here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. This pregame show brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Tornadoes on to victory. JV contest able to get it done as we're here with Coach Marr of the JV contest. About 5 minutes to go, so we'll get you down there real quick for the varsity.
Okay.
That was a great win for you guys.
Yes, it was very nice. The girls have been in a little bit of a slump, but they came right out tonight, popped right off with nice transition right into our offense, and they all did very well tonight.
That offense that you guys ran trying to beat that 2-3 zone really was working well for you guys, keeping open shots down low, especially Anna Servant had a couple of nice opportunities down low.
Yes.
Just seemed like coming out of the break, just like a little bit of hesitation when it comes to shooting.
Exactly. Yes, Anna is like that, but she hit some nice cuts tonight and rolls. We told her it worked out perfect. We said, but if you're open, Anna, go for it. No, we told them tonight when we went in before the game, we said number one key is we have got to shoot tonight because they're all afraid to shoot. So tonight we're like, put it up. If you get open, drive in, put it up. Let's not be afraid to put it up tonight. And they did a nice job.
Especially Ellie Pompeo getting 12 points, able to put it up. A lot of times you saw her just taking that drive, especially in the third, fourth quarters. Once they kind of had a little bit of a cushion, they stopped playing a little as scared.
Yes.
You know, for JV contest, starting to play a little bit more loose, and that opened up a lot more lanes.
Yes, it did. We told them, drive right in and shoot, or drive right in and dish off, and she did a wonderful job. She was all excited with those 12 points tonight.
One thing that really I saw point out was a lot of times all those scores were coming in from the drives and stuff like that. No real post-ups and stuff on that 2-3 zone, which kind of just seems like they thought they were a little bit smaller than they were looking down when it comes to size. It's very equal teams.
Yes, it was. No, it was. It worked out well. The girls at halftime were like, okay, listen, on this 2-3, we've got to just post up, dish off, get some rebounds, and get in there and shoot up. And it worked out well. I said, you guys are doing fine on your rebounds. Just make sure to, like I say, the number one key to tonight was I just told them they needed to shoot because they're also afraid to shoot unless they're open for 10 minutes.
All righty, well, I'll let you go down there for the varsity game. 30-9, great win for you guys, and we thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. Yes, thank you.
All right, we'll take a quick break on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, as we'll be back right after this.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing...
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are gonna watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
Hello and welcome to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Had Coach Mars interview real quick at the beginning of our stream here as we get set for the varsity contest. As we switch the mics over a little bit, we have Carter on the mic tonight and doing the game.
What's up? What's up?
Well, had to change a little bit around today. Different cameraman, but it works pretty well when you got a couple of people who both enjoy doing it at your school. A-Town set to tip now. Pieper will tip it out, and it'll be picked up by Galva. Sarah Kaiser will start it out. 8 minutes on the clock as we start the first quarter here on TSR Game Time Live.
Should be a pretty close game.
Galva set to look over. Probably that same play they've been working up right there opens up a lot of three-pointers, as you can see right there. Perfect for him. Three ball will fall. Kendall Rogers for three. And that's tipped around and stolen away by Lexi Stone. As it's stolen away by the Tornadoes.
Gunther with the ball.
On the drive now, baseline has passed out, but not in time, as she'll step out of bounds on the sideline. As they got a timeout to tie their shoe. A little bit of an Orlovsky down there, stepping out when she didn't really know. 7-11 on the board, 3 minutes remaining. 3 minutes remaining. 3 points on the board for the Wildcats. Galva.
Galva with the ball.
Trying to run a little bit of a trap off man zone. Picked up by Rogers. Excuse me. That is Taylor Ford. over and across.
Peeper. Oh.
Right down for Hunter, and that'll fall, so 2 shots upcoming. First shot for Hunter. That will rattle out. .645 misses both shots, rebounded by Galva. 3-0 as they get across half court now. Trap defense trying to work. Opens up the middle lane there. Shot is up, misses. Peeper will get the rebound as has to swing back out towards Gunther.
Forward.
Back up top, inside to Peeper. Peeper for 2. Oh. She's going to be tripped. 2 shots upcoming for Brooke. Blocking foul will be called. And it'll be the first on Ava Strum. Her first, team second. First one will fall for Brooke. That is the first points of the game. Second opportunity. Excuse me. That one will miss. Free throws have been an issue so far for A-Town, missing 3 of them. Jump balls will be A-Town ball.
See if she can make a play here.
Looking inside, gets it towards the shot, misses. Will be blocked. Is Redding. Galva on the pass, has the lane open. Is going to be right there for the, I'll call it a foul, but on a great job of trying to get that steal. She thought she had it. However, it'll be forward with the foul. Her first, team second. Excuse me, team first. Guess I can't even read the scoreboard that's right there. As it's stolen away. Pass back as it's going to be tipped and stolen once again.
It's a lot of steals.
6th turnover of the game so far for both teams. 5:55 remaining.
Swinging around. Into
the left block. As it's going to be way into the rafters. You thought the fan section probably would have saw that coming and caught it.
Yeah.
So it'll be A-Town ball. Brooke with it, has to pass out, has a little bit of this press working. You know, when you got the press, you have to pay attention to make sure they don't pick up the ball randomly. Always have to be there to help. Shot is up, and Redding does not need help on that, too, as that ties the game at 3. So 3-3 your score, 5:30 remaining. As they pass towards this left side on the drive.
See if they can set something up here.
Offensively trying to get quick passes, as that's going to be blocked by Redding, and she's going to spin around and jump ball will be the call. They're trying to get open shots at any rate with this man defense. But really, after that 1 3-pointer that they made, nothing. As it's going to be out. Ooh, not out of bounds. I thought she was going to take that second step. Able to save it. Galva on the drive. Gets fouled, but won't be called. Tipped around and picked up by Redding. A-Town with the ball now. Skip pass towards forward. Forward inside as it touches about 17 players. And it'll be Galva with the ball. Fast break wide open. And that one a little bit too fast of a pass. So it'll be out of bounds. 4:44 remaining here in this first quarter. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital athletic trainers in the MDH Rehabilitation Center. Oh, it looks like our esteemed athletic director has stolen our second chair. We're going to have to use your chair when we have Coach up here to talk later, I bet. Inside pass to Peeper. Peeper passes over and across. 3-ball for Hunter. That'll fall.
Wow. She needed no help with that.
And the MDH Rehabilitation Center, with locations in Bushnell, Macomb, provide expert help to Cyclone student athletes and prevention care rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital is McDonough District Hospital. More than hospital care, a hospital caring. I had to stop trying to read and try to do announcing and trying to, do stats as Sean is up all at the same time. Wow. It's not working. However, that one is working for Emma Gunther, her first points of the day, 2. As Tornado's starting to get a little bit of a roll off of these turnovers that they've been able to take a hold of. So their defense, this man defense that they have, really focuses on trapping and getting those open areas. That'll be a hold. Most likely called on Ford. Yep, her team second. As into the game will be Sydney Emmerich.
Swinging around. Back.
Left side setting up, trying to get a post up, it looks like. Not really working, might go for more of an ISO look. Down low. And right there is Gunther to take it away. Emmerich now on the drive. Holds back over towards Pieper. Pieper for Gunther, 3. That'll be off. Rebounded by Pieper. It'll be blocked, however. She's got to put it right back up, and it'll rattle in. 3-point play opportunity for Brooke Pieper. As they will call Kendall Rogers on the foul for her first, team third. Into the game for Galva will be Alexis Spivey. 10-3 your score, chance to make an 11 here with 3 minutes remaining in the first. That one will miss. Again, free throws being an issue for this team.
See what they can set up here.
Driving left side, swings back towards the right. Galva trying to use this opportunity to get anything going. As they had that three-pointer, trying for another one, but that's going to be long. Tries to save it, but it'll be out of bounds, and will go towards A-Town. 2:31 remaining here on TSSR Game Time Live. And thank you all for watching. We do have our chat open like always. You want to say who you're rooting for, where you're cheering from, all that jazz?
I'm going to
go. Ball for Pieper. That'll be off the front iron, just a little bit too less on it. Not enough on it, I mean. 2:17 remaining as Galva goes out on the right side, drives inside, has to pass back out. Baseline, but it'll be a travel before they can get it across. 2:10 remaining in this first quarter.
10-3.
Timeout taken. 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 2 minutes remaining, 10-3 your score. Galva with the ball underneath the basket. Well, underneath the opposing basket, I'll say. As not much of a press, but Hunter and Emmerich out there just to check on the trap. Wide open lane if she passes it. Didn't see it's going to be blocked by Redding. Tipped out by Redding. Able to be saved. Fast break opportunity now. Pieper on the outlet pass down low. It's going to be out. Kick ball, however, so we'll stay with Galva. Excuse me, A-Town. Here, I'll move that cord out of your way here. 143. Inside to Emmerich. Emmerich on the back down. They'll call a travel. Jumped before she could put it down. So, it'll be Turnover towards Galva. 1:39 remaining.
See what they set up here.
Lexi Stone bringing the ball across half court. Hunter defense on her. Swings back up top. Around to that right side. Right side drive now. Wide open lane, but she'll lose the ball. Will stay with Galva, however, as it was last touched by A-Town. Gets set on the cross path. Trying to get it inside Pieper there, but it'll be foul on Emmerich, her first, team third.
See what they're going to set up here.
Shot is up, and that one will miss. Tipped around Pieper as it's stolen away, though, as Pieper will get the foul. 2 shots upcoming, this time for Ava Strum.
What's that, four times I've said that now?
Yep. It's all right. This is only your second game you've ever announced.
True.
1:13 remaining. First shot upcoming. That'll fall. Her first points of the day. Second shot will rattle out. Pieper with the rebound as they'll set up offensively. Shot is up for Pieper. That'll be off, be rebounded, and she'll put it up on the second chance bucket. Her 5th point of the game makes it a 12-13 game. Tornadoes taking an early lead. 49 seconds remaining. A lot like the JV contest. They took a quick 10-point lead in the first quarter and didn't really come back from that. As Galva tries to put it up, misses. She gets her own rebound, though. 38 seconds remaining. Passes out towards the right side drive. Trying to get inside the lane, but man, there's just players all over defensively for A-Town. A-Town splits defenders. It's a 2-on-1. Hunter's going to take it herself, and it'll rattle in. Alexa Hunter with 5. 17 seconds remaining. Galva on the drive. Tipped out by Pieper. Pieper getting the steal as she's going to have it wrapped around. Her arm kind of bent around the wrong way. That's one of those I'd rather let it go than try to save it, but jump ball will be the call. McKay Groman into the game for A-Town, switching out with Pieper, as it will be A-Town ball, it looks like, as Olivia Jones comes in for Galva. 10.3 remaining, 14-4. High balls tipped away and stolen on the interception. On the drive, right side, pass out, 2-1. Last second shot has to be up, no call. So that'll be the end of the first quarter. 14-4, your score, A-Town leading. We'll take a break, be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Second quarter here for the varsity contest. 14-4 your score. As she drives down, it's going to be a blocking foul. It's one of those stuck her leg out a little bit too much on that attempt to get around. So Emmerich will get her second, team fifth. It's one of those. Pick a number.
Yeah.
Coming back into the game will be Brooke Pieper. Pass up to Galva. So from the first quarter, Hunter. This is why I don't have so many names in one list here for the stats. Carter. At least I got the right. What have you really been seeing from this A-Town team that's making this lead happen?
I mean, they just have really good drives. Their passes are pretty good, just like this drive right here. Oh.
Tipped up and around. It's going to be Hunter able to keep it. 3-ball for Reading. Reading for 3.
And their shooting has been pretty interesting, too. They've been doing pretty good with them wide open 3 shots that they've had.
That is the second 3 of the game for A-Town on those fast breaks there. Tipped around and stolen away by Pieper. Defense really working well for him, and it'll be a foul call on Galva. Well, they'll call it on Sarah Kaiser, her second, team 4th. And if you haven't noticed, I'm gonna keep on putting you on the spot here for a sport that you don't know as much.
Yeah, I don't know that much about basketball.
But you know, it's one of those things where if you're gonna learn, you might as well learn by making a bunch of mistakes instead of sitting around wondering, wonder what a bonus is.
Yeah.
Tipped out and we'll go towards Galva on the turnover. 6:51 remaining. Taking the ball out will be Callie Yelm.
Thank you. Thank you.
17-4 your score. 6:45 remaining.
Screen.
Going down
Drive.
baseline. Shot is up and the foul. No shot, however. Two upcoming. This for Lexi Stone.
That was a really
as they'll
close shot.
call Taylor Ford with the foul. Her 3rd already in this game.
Wow.
Team 6th. First shot. That one will fall. Stone gets her first points of the game. Your mic. Second shot will fall. And it looks like somebody didn't pay attention hitting the hitting the music there. Had a run-in from the mamas and the papas there. I mean, it's a great song, but in the middle of a game, puts it up. Brooke Pieper for 2. That is 19-6 now. 6:19 remaining. You see what I did there? It was 6-19 remaining, and it scores 6-19. Jump ball will go towards A-Town.
Good timing with that one.
Taking the ball out now, Galva. We'll have Lexi Stone high pass as Sophie Kern into the game now. Played a lot in the JV contest. Back up top as they'll try to get it inside. They've been trying to work their way inside on drives, but it hasn't really been working out for them. The defense playing really well on man as that is spun out and rebounded by Pieper. Pieper pass is a little bit too far ahead. It will go out of bounds. We'll go towards Galva. 19-6, still your score. 5:41 remaining. At the top of the key, driving left side. Inside shot misses. It'll be tipped around, picked up by Galva. Shot is up for Stone, misses. Pieper on the outlet pass might be a little bit too much for Gunther, and it is just a tad long as, ooh boy. I tell you, that this sure is a battle of the SEC and the Big 12. 24-7 your score at the national championship for the NCAA. 5:40 remaining in the half. On the elbow Galva looks to get inside. Probably could have had a nice shot there. It's kind of seen as a reversal from this JV offense, as that one will hit for 3, Callie Yelm. But what was I was just about to say, it just seems like they're just a step too slow on their passes for Galva, as that one will fall for Groman. As Tornadoes able to utilize fast breaks and post-ups in their game, just offensively working really sound. Shot for Yelm is off, be tipped around, picked up by Groman, but out towards the left side, misses, last touched by Galva.
Whoa.
Emmerich comes into the game, as well as Alexis Spivey and Brooke Pieper. (21-9), 4:30 remaining. Long ball pass to Hunter. Hunter on the drive, picks it up, misses. Had a nice catch, though. Perfect in the pocket, exactly what you need. As she loses the ball, Redding almost gets the rebound there, and the steal, shot around. On the ground, can't come up with it. Redding comes up with it, has to pass around. Now she's on the ground. She's going to be a jump ball. 5th jump ball of the game. A-Town will have the ball out of bounds. 21-9, 4:06 remaining in this first half. This game brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. Thank you for voting McDonough District Hospital Rehabilitation Center as best of the best in McDonough-Kenly. Let their experienced and dedicated sports medicine and rehabilitation staff show you why MDH has been voted best of best in 2017, 2018, 2019, and again in 2020. 3 locations to serve you, 2 in Macomb and 1 in Bushnell. 3 ball for Haley Redding. Her second 3 of the quarter. As A-Town is just rolling now. Okay, well, our scoreboard system had a little bit of a hiccup there. There we go. 24-9 should be your score, not 30. As it's going to be another pass. It's just a little bit too long. Pieper able to save this one down to Hunter. Hunter, as it'll work anyway. As Galva just playing defense, trying to overcome this deficit. Got a little bit too far ahead of themselves. We'll take a break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
Well, welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 3:10 remaining, 26-9 your score here in this first half. On the pass over to the left side, 3 ball for Stone, misses. Gets the rebound reel back. It's going to be a foul on Emmerich. 2 shots upcoming for Callie Yelm. Emmerich will get her 3rd, team 7th. So Wildcats in the bonus now. First shot will be up and out. I tell you, I'm going to have to go have some strong words with the guy who is playing the music, because now that song has been stuck in my head this entire game. Oh, my gosh. Emmerich will take a break here with 3 fouls. Also with 3 fouls for A-Town is Taylor Ford. 2 for Sarah Kaiser from Galva. inside to Pieper, as it's pretty much a mix of arms there between Pieper and Spivey. Galva will come down with it. Slowing down the offense, going to try and set something up. As it looks to pass towards this right side, backing around, 3 ball. That's going to be a long 3 ball, and that'll hit. 3 for Lexi Stone.
Wow.
Third 3-pointer of the game for the Wildcats. Because I did not mean to click that twice. Let me fix that. 26-12 with 2:12 remaining. As that's going to pass right down to Sophie Kern for 2.
That was a long 3 done by Galva.
2 minutes remaining. You're fine, kid. You're fine. On the drive now. Passes back, shot is up, and the foul. So 3-point play opportunity for Ava Strong. Let's see who the foul is on. I do believe it would be on Sophie Kern. Indeed, her first, team 8th. So a 3-point play opportunity as Groman comes into the game for Sophie Kern. Don't forget, after the game, we'll try and get Coach in here for a interview. We'll have to probably go there and remind him. As we were about 20 minutes after we had done cleanup, the game was over last week, and then he comes up here and says, hey, I totally forgot. I'm sorry. 138. Missed shot, so 28-14 will still be your score. But in case you missed it, at the beginning of the stream, we did have an interview with JV coach Nadine Marr. She's going to pass back up top and around. It's going to be a 3-ball perfect setup. Misses just a little bit far, as third shot attempt's going to be blocked. Last touch by Galva, A-Town ball. As Wildcats pretty much can't get anything inside against Pieper in the rest of this defense, so they're going to have to bank on that 3-pointer. Other than threes, they have 2 free throws. That's their only scores so far here, 28-14 with 1 minute remaining in this half. Pass back towards Pieper. Skip pass and across. 3-ball for Reading, misses. Hunter trying to get the rebound, rips it out. Pass to Pieper, and Pieper for 2. Brooke able to knock that one down, 30-14 now your score. .40 seconds remaining. Out towards the back. That was Spivey. 3-ball, a little bit off balance, misses. Tipped around, on the ground. Going to be a jump ball. 27 seconds remaining. Should stay with Galva, indeed. Galva will take it out underneath the basket. .30-14. Pass inside, shot is up, that'll miss. Rebounded by Pieper, trying to get it inside to Strom. Another break pass, and that'll be a foul called. They will say it was on the shot, so 2 shots upcoming for Haley Reading. They'll call that one on Madison Bates.
Taylor Ford up the shoe.
That is not Taylor Ford. That is Haley Reading.
That is Haley Reading. They both wear headbands, okay?
It's all right. You don't have a roster in front of you. You got a camera.
I
don't worry about the names. I'll get the names.
Okay. I'll let you handle that.
Reading gets the second.
Not Ford, Reading.
It's all right. I may or may not have said Ford when I meant Reading at the first name I said this game. 32-14. Well, like I was saying in the JV contest, I'm going off of what the players' hair and shoes look like most of the time. I've memorized them like that because there's no way I can read their numbers 3/4 of the time. As that'll be off. 32-14, your halftime score. We'll take a break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, right after this.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards, or like circles, or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
Some farmers I know swear by a name, say they'd never operate anything else. Well, here are a few names for my Fendt 900 Gen 6 series. Fuel Saver, Time Maximizer, Game Changer. I like those names.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 32-14, your halftime scores. We got a little bit of a shootout going on. Why don't you shoot the...
Got you covered.
Where the ball's going. As we got a couple of half-court shots, obviously way off.
I mean, I didn't expect any to make, but...
With about 4:18 to go. Looks like we got some candy around. I don't exactly know what the attempt is for, what the candy's for.
I have no clue. I talked to the lady, and they said if you make one, you get candy or whatever. So I don't know how they keep track of all that.
I'd go underneath the basket and just start putting them up.
Yeah.
I mean, forget these three-pointers. Why? It's candy. You got to play for keeps. You
Right.
can't have fun.
No fun. Got to be serious.
We're very serious here, if you guys haven't realized yet. That's why I got a kid that has only seen, 3-4 basketball games.
Maybe. That's questionable. Probably something like that.
Yep. As Candy run around, they're going to go pick that up. 3:27 remaining. Halftime scores here at the half. Lead scorer with 10 is Haley Redding on the back of those 2 3-pointers. 9 for Brooke Pieper. 7 for Alexa Hunter. 2 for Sophie Kern. 2 for Emma Gunther. And 2 for McKay Groman. As the A-Town Tornadoes come back onto the court. Here, about 3 minutes left in halftime. Galva still not out of their locker room. 4 for Lexi Stone. 3 for Kendall Rogers. 3 for Callie Yelm. And 1 for Ava Strom. Tornadoes doing a real good job defensively inside, not letting anything come through in the paint. About a couple of shots, but other than that, they've had to rely on 3-pointers and free throws. We're looking down at the score. No field goals, no 2 points, nothing, all 3s and 1s. So really, they're locking down the inside great. Offensively, you'd like to see him probably get a little bit more aggressive on driving in lanes. They've been doing good on shots and creating shots, but a lot of their 2-point balls have been coming from the fast breaks. If you set up, probably get inside to people, post up a little bit more.
Yeah,
you've changed the arm angle 17 times on that.
I just got to get it right. I feel like I'm too close. I'm too far.
Well, here, you don't have to do that when you step back and you go from here. Instead of being all the way up here and looking through right here, if you look, instead of looking through here, if you just look here and pay attention to where it's going like I am right now, it'll help you out because you have to be farther back.
Okay.
When you're up close, that's why you're moving it so much, is it's hitting your stomach, isn't it?
Yeah, yep.
Well, then lose some pounds there.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. I can't with you, man.
Well, yeah, looking at the two of us, when you see my body style compared to yours, who do you think's the athlete here?
Oh, all right.
1 minute remaining.
Now what's going on down there?
It looks like they're trying to set her back.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Yeah,
maybe it's using the ground as pressure to help really just pop that middle section of the vertebrae. So instead of doing the whole across your arms and go up, the whole thing. I don't know.
Yeah, no clue.
But in any case, it looks like we got the starters back out there for both teams. Galva looks like it'll be Ava Strom out there with Kendall Rogers, Callie Yelm. Yeah, there's 2 of them. Sarah Kaiser, Lexi Stone, and Alexis Spivey. A-Town starts out with the ball, swinging around, a lot of fast-paced shots already, as that one almost went in. You could tell probably Well, I don't know if that was coming through on your side, folks, but I've been sitting here hearing a lot of feedback in my microphone. Wasn't picking up on any of my registers, so I thought my headset was going out. And looks like a button got accidentally touched on our board here, and it's gone. That's kind of great. Love that. 7:22, Peeper for 2, and that'll fall. Also love that. That'll give her 11.
11. Wow.
But yeah, that's 2 more than 9 that she just had.
Oh, wow.
There, yeah, you might want to fix your headset again. Push it up and closer to your mouth. There you go. There you go. You're muted, so people don't have to hear the rustling.
Okay.
There we go. 6:54 remaining. Galva looking to get inside, down 20 now. Can't get over Peeper. She's get the rebound, and another outlet pass really working so far for him as Hunter gets a little bit of a running start and up for 2.
They've been doing, like, being a duo out there, doing that all the time.
36-14 now your score. Pass inside right there for misses. Second opportunity. That one will fall. Ava Strom for 2. And Wildcats have had some opportunities. It's just shots have not been falling for them. Over towards the corner. Hunter right back down to Peeper. Peeper gonna take it herself. She put it up. Misses as right there is Ford, and that'll fall for Ford. Her first points of the day. Gets across half court. As they go trying to set something up, you can see just nobody in that paint, just waiting for Peeper to come down. Back around. Right side, passes back out. Got the nice try, but can't get it to fall. Peeper pass out towards Taylor, back towards Gunther for 2. That'll fall. Emma Gunther.
That was a good setup that they just did there.
Drive inside, Peeper blocked. He just can't get anything going as once again Peeper a little bit too far to the right, so it'll be back for Galva. And back in the game for Galva is Madison Bates as well as Alexis Spivey. As they switch out with Kendall Rogers and Callie Yelm. And that's a really fun name to say, Yelm.
Yelm. Really flows. Yelm.
Trying to set up a post up. They'll go left. Gets the cross screen as it's going to be a travel trying to go back and forth. A-Town will get the ball out of bounds. 4:54 remaining here. Game brought to you by Highland Enterprises. Highland Enterprises and Highland Trucking can take your product down the road near or far and offers top-notch heavy-duty truck and trailer repair. The second-generation business continues to grow and continues to support BBC Athletics. Stop by and see Danny or Travis on Route 41, South Prairie City, or call them on at 309-775-3333. Foul called as it'll be on Alexa Hunter. Her first, team first. As I gotta go through the settings. There's got to be a way for that bonus to go off by its own. They automatically clear the fouls. I don't understand why I can't clear the bonuses on our scoreboard. On the drive now, inside, gets between the two defenders and puts it up. Lexi Stone has 6.
Wide open lane.
Peeper inside, Ford for 2. That'll fall. Taylor Ford. As, man, that inside is just working for the Tornadoes now. Man, that's 10 points so far in this this quarter. We're halfway through it.
42-18 is the score.
We know. On the drive, tip out. And we'll go towards A-Town.
Okay.
It's all right. Hey, if I wasn't making fun of you, then you'd know that you're doing a horrible job.
You're right.
You're just doing very mediocre.
Mediocre. Mid.
3:33 remaining in the third quarter. Pieper on the spin and puts it up for 2. I'm just joking. Oh, gosh. 44-18. Drive inside, puts it up. Shot is missed. Tipped around, last touched by Redding. And she knew right when she touched it. So set to come back in for Galva will be Olivia Jones, Kendall Rogers, and Callie Yelm. Switching out with Spivey, Ava Strom, and Alexi Stone. 3:16 remaining in the third. Shot is up, and that'll be foul call on Redding. Her first, team second, as 2 shots will come for the Wildcats. Set to come back into the game will be Emmerich. What the heck? Oh my gosh, I forgot to switch to the third quarter. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Shot is up, and that is good for Alexis Spivey. No, it's not. That's
Yeah, that's
Kendall Rogers. I just thought, wait a second, she just went out. This is what I get for doing a game with other people. When I'm by myself, I am locked in perfect. Second shot is off, rebounded by Hunter. Hunter knocks it over towards Pieper. 44-19 with 3:02 remaining. Has to pass out. That's 5 call. Has to get it out. And timeout taken by the Tornadoes. We'll take a quick break on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Right after this.
Some farmers I know swear by a name. Say they'd never operate anything else. Well, here are a few names for my Fendt 900 Gen 6 series. Fuel Saver. Time Maximizer. Game Changer. I like those names.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Long ball as that's going to go out of bounds. Galva will get the ball. It's 3 minutes remaining. 44-19.
Let's see.
On the drive, inside left. Shot is up, blocked by Pieper, as it'll be rebounded. Well, Emmerich looked like she was going to go for the 3. I thought she would have passed out Gunther. Gunther on the drive now, lost the ball, picks it back up, off balance shot. Pieper for 2, and the foul, so 2 shots upcoming for Brooke. 44-19 your score, as they are 5 points away from running clock in the fourth quarter. Pieper for 2. So that call was on Olivia Jones, her first, team first. First one will fall. Second shot will hit as well.
2:35 or 2:30 on the clock.
46-19. 3-2 zone now, as they pass down low, up for a trap. Could possibly get a couple steals that way. As they come back across, Bates with it. She's going to take the long 2-pointer, misses. Tipped and picked up by Pieper. Ford with the ball. Out for the shot. That is a 2, will miss. Rebounded by Kaiser. Kaiser on the drive. Has Pieper on defense. Looking to pass right side. Back up top towards the right. Set drive inside to be fouled. So 2 shots upcoming. Pieper will get her second team third as Kaiser gets set to shoot 2. .131 remaining. First shot will fall. Redding back into the game for Hunter. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH is brought to you by Rosie's Pizza. Rosie's Pizza offers something for everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and of course pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, 8 Air, and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. Second shot will fall. She goes 2 for 2 at the line. Back around will be out of bounds and will go towards Galva.
I don't know if she was tripped there or what happened, but she lost it.
Off balance, trying to grab it, so it wouldn't go out of bounds.
Gotcha. I'm learning process.
46-21, 113. Coach not happy on something. Can't really make out what it is. Inside shot is up. That'll be off. Rebounded by Pieper. Nope, excuse me. That'll be actually towards Redding. Emmerich wide open. Hits the 2. First points of the day for Emmerich. Makes it 48-21. Inside for Galva has to pass back out. Drive around towards the top of the key. Have to go left side now. Tries it inside. They'll be too high and out of bounds. That's one of the main advantages of having a player like Pieper is even if she's not on 100% the defending the ball, just the presence of her being there, able to tip it around, do something, is how you get wild passes too high trying to get above her size.
Right.
28 seconds remaining. Gunther with the ball. Pass over towards Pieper. Pieper looks inside on the spin, but it's going to be a travel.
That could have been something.
So Galva gets set. Ava Strom as well as Lexi Stone into the game. As McKay Groman comes into the game for Pieper. 23.5 seconds remaining. Lets it dribble out, save some time. Back around, it's going to be almost tipped. 15 seconds now. Goes inside, back out, 3 ball. That'll be all. Last touched by Galva, so A-Town ball with 9.4 seconds remaining in the third. Back into the game will be Hunter. Switching out with Groman.
Just got to find a way. 9.4.
Long pass towards Ford. 8 seconds remaining. It's going to be tipped and stolen away by Galva. 3, 2, 1, half court. And the bunny misses. 21-48. That's your score here. We'll take a break and be back for the fourth quarter on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Some farmers I know swear by a name. Say they'd never operate anything else. Well, here are a few names for my Fendt 900 Gen 6 series. Fuel Saver, Time Maximizer, Game Changer. I like those names.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
Welcome back to fourth quarter here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 48-21 your score as Galva gets set for a three, misses. Be a skip pass. It's going to be kicked out of bounds. It will stay with A-Town. Coach will take a timeout as they can't get it inside. Looks like he is not liking whatever he saw from the offense. Setting up a new plan. We'll take a quick break.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Out of timeout, set for Reading. 3-ball. That'll be in.
Wow.
Went silent there in that third quarter, but Reading comes back with a vengeance at the beginning of this quarter. Ties it up, excuse me. 51-21. As that's going to be up on the ground. Reading with the rebound. Spins around, almost loses the ball. Drives down, shot is up for two. That'll miss. Now up 30. I do believe we'll have running clock throughout the rest of this quarter. Shot up for Reading will be off. But we'll just have to check. Yep, indeed, running clock for the rest of the quarter as they do not stop. On the foul, Reading gets her second, team fourth. .646 remaining. On the drive now, swings back, shot is up, and that'll be in for two. Ava Strom. That is her fifth. As almost loses that one on the reverse. Just to throw it up there, try to get something. 6:22, misses out towards the right side. Kaiser with the ball. Shot is up, will miss.
Swinging around.
On the drive now, Gunther for two, misses.
On the outside. Coming to the middle. Back on the outside, and it'll fall. Or miss. That one fell. Long pass. Back to Gunther. Through the middle, and it'll fall.
Two for Reading there. Timeout taken. Get some substitutions in. If you hadn't noticed, that was my cue to have you talk for a while.
yeah, I kind of figured that out.
It was really.
No, at first I just didn't know what to say, and then yeah,
You just say something.
Yeah, I just kind of had to come up with it on the spot. Gosh, well, I feel like at them stand-up comedy shows, that's how I feel right now. It's always on the spot. I just gotta.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing, but
you just say what happens.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out.
It's fine. Just think, the first game I ever actually called was at Western my freshman year. They sent me out there to do color commentary for a soccer game. Now, I played a lot of FIFA. It's like I know a little bit of soccer. That's why I agreed to do it. Until I got out there in the field at Western, I realized you got to move the camera.
Yeah, yep. I got it. I was too busy talking to you.
I realized I couldn't see. Past the first 2 players on the field, I couldn't see the other, 7.
Wow.
So I was thankful it was a color game. It was such a bad day. It had been raining all day, as that one will fall out of bounds. A quick pass to the left side. Shot is up, that'll miss. 4:48 remaining, 53-25. I probably should have changed the
rushing down court.
There we go.
On the outside.
But yeah, I couldn't see anything. It was raining all day, misting. Thankfully, I was there with the one kid doing broadcasting that knew a lot of soccer. So I was like, hey, Nolan, you just do the rest of this game because I don't know what I'm doing. I'll be here for moral support. Probably said 13 sentences the entire 2 hours we were out there.
Wow.
It was bad. It was really bad.
Ooh.
It was one of those I wasn't told what to do or anything. They didn't even tell me where to meet. I was just walking around trying to figure out, hey, what's going on, as the reverse works for Brooke Pieper this time. 55-25, your score. 4 minutes remaining.
Swinging back around. On the outside and shot. Will miss. Pieper with the ball. Long pass. Ford with the ball. Back to Pieper. Inside with Hunter, and that'll fall.
Timeout taken, a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 57-25, 3:43. Pass will go toward, shot will go for Hunter. It'll be her 11th.
I had to get the timeouts. I need to get the details. Need to show the details.
I love during the beginning of this game. I was like, yeah, so if I just go silent, that's when you just say something, about the game, kind of what color does. And now at the end of the game, I'm like, let's just see what he does. Let's just see what he does if I go silent.
Okay. I'm trying my best here.
You're fine. You got to have a little bit of fun here because, Tornadoes gonna win. It is what it is. 3:16 remaining in the fourth quarter with running clock.
Swinging around again. Back on the outside shot. It'll fall. Long 3. Ford with the ball. Ooh.
Or is that Redding? It's Ford. It's Ford.
Okay.
I'm just tripping you up. Stolen away. On the drive, puts it up herself, keeps it left side, but man, she hits the ground hard on the back of her head. They'll take a timeout here. She looked like she was going to try and go for a charge. We'll take a break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Out of the timeout, injury timeout, it was Sophie Kern who was hurt. We're going to sit there and talk to the trainer for a little bit. 57-30, 2:30 remaining. Teal drives back towards Emmerich on the drive now. They look to pass back, but it's going to be a travel. So it'll come back towards Galva's side.
On the outside. Swinging around. Possibly looking for a shot here, and it's up. And it misses.
That one will be off. Groman trying to get the rebound. And she's going to have her ripped away. Has to pass back out. Pompeo now with the ball. Elliot Pompeo driving inside, puts it up. No shot, so it'll be underneath the basket.
Close.
.122 remaining.
Ford with the ball.
Looks to pass back out, but it's going to be a travel call. She got a little bit too far ahead of herself. Couldn't find somebody to pass out to. So Galva take the ball out with 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining, 57-30. A-Town will win this one. We'll have Coach on an interview after he goes and talks to the team. Hopefully we can remind him.
Yeah, hopefully he remembers.
I'll just have you run down and grab him real quick. So that's going to be a foul. 2 shots upcoming. Not at first, of course. Just a quick, hey, heads up whenever you're done. You don't have to run down there and say, hey, you can't talk to the team. You got to talk to the more important people. That's a little off. First shot will be up and in for Alexis Spivey. Second one will hit as well.
Ford with the ball.
And she'll dribble it out. There's 4 seconds left. That'll be the end of this game. 57-32, your final. We'll take a break. Be back for the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show here on TSSR Game Time Live, as we'll be back right after this.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards, or like circles, or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop because life never stops. It's hard to stop a train.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
Like a huge weight lifted.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, as we get set here for the JoJo's Gaming Parlor postgame show, brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's Gaming Parlor is the best gaming experience in McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take on the nice water cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell. And cheer the Tornadoes on to victory. Able to get it done here, 57-32. As we've got Coach up here. Coach, great game for the girls coming out of a long break.
Yeah, I thought we did some things very, very well. We're starting to catch on to what our identity is on offense. Defensively, I thought we moved our feet better tonight. I know we had 8 fouls in the first half, but 3 of those were by Taylor Ford and Sydney Emmerich, which the trade-off there is both of them can do different things. One's a little more physical, one's a little more tall. So I liked how they did certain things out there tonight. I thought we looked for each other very well. There's a lot of unselfish play out there, which also contributed to points. So great job all around. I'm very pleased with the team's effort tonight.
A lot of passes falling for you guys. Everything mostly coming from a lot of assists, a lot of stuff. Great thing was getting it down low, especially getting towards Brooke Pieper, Emmerich, some other players like that. Able to play some post game when you've got the height advantage.
Yeah, when we had the height advantage, which we were talking about that in our game plan tonight, is we have to get it down low. The one thing Brooke, everybody on the team knows, she almost passes too much. So you got to be looking for the ball. Otherwise, you're going to get a 95-mile-an-hour fastball, which she threw a couple out of the gym tonight. Mm-hmm. But I like how she sees the court. I like how she's unselfish, almost to a fault. But everybody out there playing, the other 4 players know that they have a possibility of getting that pass. So they got to be ready for it. They got to do the back cuts. They got to do screens like we've been putting in. So it all starts coming together when Brooke gets touches, because then the other team's got to react to that, which they were doubling a little bit. And when they double, they're going to get hurt by Haley Redding and Lexi Hunter in the back on the back side of everything. And then Emma will throw one in there every now and then. And then once we get it off the rim defensively, the outlet passes tonight, we were just getting up and down. Couple of those I'm going to live with. We just threw it a little too far or whatever. I'm going to live with that because that's stretching their – now they got to worry about getting back on defense. And now they can't hang around the rim, and we're going to get more rebounds because of that.
And that's one of the big things I want to point out. That outlet pass was working pretty much at a fault, and especially against a team like Galva, who's been playing down the entire game, trying to get steals from that card over here. Bless his soul, it's only about his 4th basketball game he's ever seen.
Right.
So every now and then he'd just go, wow, she just really chucked that out there. And I said, yeah, because if you hold on to it, there's just going to be steals and jump balls.
Yeah, and then honestly, then we got to play our half-court set, which our half-court offense is getting much, much better. We wouldn't brag about that at all a month ago, but our offensive touches and how we're doing things and how we're running through our offense is getting much, much better. But when you can add a transition game to it, you're going to get easier buckets, and that's when the Emmas, the Taylor Fords, those type of players, Lexi, who can run the court, once they get up and down like that, it's hard. We're hard to play against because we got some athleticism and with a combination of some size, especially when tonight I went a little bit different lineup there, especially late in the second quarter and late in the second half with McKay and Brooke on the court at the same time. You're putting a 6-foot girl out there and a 6'1" girl out there. There better not be any rebounds by a 5'4" person because those two should be getting it every time. And
the good thing is you see a game like this and there's still even so much more to improve upon that you guys can get better throughout the season. Like one thing, especially free throws, you only had 4 hit tonight, could be a lot better as more and more points down the stretch when you're playing teams a little bit closer to you.
Yeah, and the people that are shooting those free throws, I know that they can make them, and that's not one thing I'm going to worry about tonight. Obviously, we're going to put that in our regimen tomorrow and work on some of that stuff. We're going to get ready for United on Thursday night in our opening round game of the Lincoln Trail Conference tournament. But there are some things that we can just tweak here and there. It's going to make us so much better. And like you said, there's a reason they call those things free. You got to take advantage of anything they call free and put those, extra points in there. Pad your stats, for heck's sake. And not only pad your stats, but then you put points on the board for our team.
All righty. Well, thank you for coming up here and talking to us.
No
We're going to have a great year coming up through just looking at this team, how much better they are now than even where they were at the beginning.
Yeah. Thank you very much for your support. I really appreciate it and the time you put into this.
All righty. Thank you.
I'll talk to you later.
We'll stay here for just a quick moment as we get through the lead scores. Brooke Pieper had 17-15 for Haley Redding, 11 for Alexa Hunter, 4 for Emma Gunther and Taylor Ford, 2 for Sophie Kern, 2 for Sydney Emmerich, and 2 for McKay Groman. And for the Galva Wildcats, 6 for Lexi Stone, looks like 5 for Ava Strum, 2 for Kelly Yom, 2 for Alexis Spivey, 1 for Kendall Rogers, and 2 for Sarah Kaiser. So we'll get out of here for now, 57-32. We thank you for watching and hope you tune in next time, as we might have the game tomorrow just be camera only. We don't know for sure. Had a couple of people not be able to announce, so we'll have to change everything around. We'll try our best to make sure we can get as many games as we can here for you at A-Town. We'll be back next time.